I was just wondering what you guys thought of the ending of Andromeda, and if you could change it, what would your vision have been?
I don't remember the ending. I was so sleep deprived. Somebody asked me about that when they came to ask me for an autograph. They're like, did you like the ending? I'm like, you know, I don't think I did, but I don't remember it very well because I was so sleep deprived at the time. But did you read? I think Robert Wolf posted somewhere what his original idea was for the park. That was actually really cool. I read that.
It had a lot more of trance involved.
Yeah.
A lot more to do with her character and what she was in sort of this.
Well, I think if I explain
godlike,
yeah.
You know, yeah, avatar, yeah. So I don't know.
But did you like the ending?
Well, you know.
What happened?
The world is coming to an end, and Bob Eggles basically made me an immortal. And I said, do not make me a god on this show. I've been there and done that, and I didn't want to take away from the fact that this is a character that was still basically human, even though he's from a different planet, but he was still, there's a lot of things he did differently. But I mean, I still like seasons 4 and 5 because the one thing that Bob did give my character was more of a range of emotions to play in terms of not worrying so much about saving the Commonwealth anymore. I'm getting fed up with Lisa and her gang constantly, Becca and her gang constantly saying, we're done routing. And I said, fine, leave them. You know, before I had to beg him to come back for 3.5 seasons straight, finally just like, you know what, I'm done with you guys. So it became, I think he became more human that way. But, you know, you can always second guess stuff. And, I mean, you know, we were lucky enough to have a 5-year run. Every show that makes it on television, every show that makes it for 1 episode, there's only 3% that make it to a 5th year. Think about that. I actually went to the SAG to find out the stats on that. Not many shows make it. You look at shows like The OC, widely popular, 4 seasons, done. I mean, not many shows make it to 5th year or beyond. So, you know, it made it there. And it was cool to be part of something like that. It was cool to be part of something that Gene Roddenberry wrote, because I was a big Star Trek fan. So that was kind of neat.
Back in 08, you mentioned an idea for your own science fiction TV show. Has that moved any further?
Or are you talking to me? Is that
Kevin.
Oh, to Kevin.
I had an idea for a sci-fi show?
Yeah.
What was it? Well, I sold a series of sci-fi called Legendary, but I don't remember.
It was something about where you were like an outdoors kind of guy with like a game, ship crashes, or like a zoo.
Oh, Hunting Ground Earth. Yeah. We're still trying to sell it. That's another. No, that's Brent Spencer.
Oh, okay.
It's called Hunting Ground Earth. We're still trying to get money for it. Everybody loves it. But you know, the economy right now is such a weapon against everything. It's easier to say no right now because nothing gets done, because the distribution and financing is the toughest thing to find out there. And Hunting Ground Earth is awesome. I mean, everybody, sci-fi love, everybody loves it. But nobody's making a move on it right now. So we're trying to do it as a miniseries right now. I got it at a company called Bridges Media in Universal Studios. And they want to do maybe like 4 or 5, movies of it, just make a miniseries out of it and put it over like a year, 2 years. And it's a great idea. I mean, it's a really cool. I want to shoot it probably most likely be shot up in Vancouver. And I play a guy that was an ex-military guy that's just gone to Alaska and said, "The hell with it, I'm out here. I'm just going to bring rich guys hunting and fishing, but I'm going to be in the middle of nowhere. I don't have to deal with anybody." And this giant, one night when it's just pouring rain, it's like 2 in the morning, he's on top of his roof, he's trying to fix his roof. It's pouring, he's trying to fix the leak, and all of a sudden the rain just stops. And the sky's still covered in clouds, no birds, no nothing. And then you hear this huge screeching and the sound, this huge ship breaks through the clouds, right over the top of him. The force of it knocks him off with his roof, lands on the ground, and it rips up like a mile, 2 miles of earth, just trees splintering off left and right, and he uses horrific screams and yells, and works his way down and sees these cages with these hideous creatures, all of them dead. There's a lot of cages with nothing in them. And the military shows up immediately because they've been tracking this UFO. And it's called Hunting Ground Earth, where each week a different creature that has escaped, because 90% of them died, but 10% didn't. And they're out basically hunting ground is now Earth, where they're just feeding on humans. And wow. Sort of a Night Stalker type of thing. And it's a cool idea. It's a great, and they have the obligatory chief of police is a female. She's tough as balls, Alaska chick, but she's hot.
Kevin can't work with not hot.
But it's a great idea. People love it, and we'll see what happens down the road. But I hope it gets made, because I hope it gets made into at least 4 or 5 minute series. It's pretty cool.
Hello. I have a pretty generic question, and over anything that you've done, what's the best fan story? We've heard on set, through, have you any crazy fans like Hercules and Drama?
I'll go first. Why she ponders this. It's got to go to Hercules, because they end up being 6 people, 5 females and 1 male end up on the FBI list. Seriously, to protect me. And the first one came this woman out of New York City that when the series first started airing in '94, she started writing every week. And there was a letter that came in and said, I really think we should meet. And I'll be at such and such a bar in Soho at 10 o'clock on Saturday night.
And Kevin went.
And it was like 10,000 miles to get there, but damn it, she looked hot. So, about a week and a half later, I got a letter saying, where were you? I waited all night for you and you stood me up. I don't appreciate it. And every week the letters got nastier and nastier, and then she started saying, I'm pregnant with your children. I can't believe you haven't sent money. You're incredibly insensitive. And then she said, I went to the doctor, another letter, told me that I wasn't pregnant, that it was a hysterical pregnancy. And the doctor was hot, so I wanted to screw him. All this kind of stuff. And her letters never really ended with, love, so-and-so, love, I'm not going to say anything. And it just would end with, I'm losing weight now. Or, I have to get milk. It was just weird. It was like a little weird sentence at the end. And she wrote pretty consistently for about 7 years. And they got nastier and nastier, and I'm going to kill you, I'm going to kill your family, and all this kind of stuff. And it got really, that's when the stuff got to level with the FBI saying, okay, we'll track, we'll find out. And yes, she lives here, they knew what she lived. And 2 women actually moved to New Zealand. Showed up in New Zealand where they had to get deported and get them out of the country. It was, you never know.
Oh. Fun fan story.
Something weird.
This is not one specific fan story, but we had this, I don't know if you ever partook in this, we'd get our mail from Tribune, what was it, once every couple of weeks? They'd send, we wouldn't get it right away, it would get sent eventually. Whatever got sent to Tribune would get sent to us eventually. And it usually ended up with the cast bringing their favorites onto the set to compare notes. There was, and many of them came from people, God bless them, who were in jail. And my favorite, there are 2 are my favorite. One is somebody who, God bless them, had obviously had broken with reality on some level, but it was fantastic because it was a letter to Lisa asking her to drive them to somebody named Chester Norway's house because they were going to go meet, what's his name who played the violin thing?
Lee Majors?
Lee Majors, right, because Lee Majors is apparently head of Hollywood operations at Chester Norway's house, and he's going to give this man $10 billion. Lisa got a portion. And the other one that was my favorite too was the person who wrote this really long letter to Gord. He was in jail. And this really long letter, poetry included, to Gord. And at the end of it, he said, and by the way, I'm taking a class in prison. And in order to pass the class, I need your home address and phone number. Because apparently the class is stalking 101. But yeah, we had some great ones. We just actually sit around probably about once or twice a month comparing the great ones. But I did say, I will say this, somebody who I believe is a warden somewhere had sent me this, it was absolutely beautiful. This hand lettered, illuminated, the way the Book of Kells is done. Odd choice, but it was a recipe for aromatherapy products. But he had hand-lettered the whole thing on parchment. It was absolutely beautiful. On papyrus, actually, starting with parchment.
A word with time on his hands.
Yeah, obviously he's doing his job well.
Yeah. Cool. We have 10 minutes.
Ooh.
But he's not wearing a bikini, and don't
That's right.
people walk
You're
around
supposed to have a bikini when you walk on signs like that. And ding, 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 ding.
What is the same?
Yes.
Warning.
Out of all the, it's one question, like 2 parts. Out of your 2 series, what is y'all's favorite guest star that appeared on either one of y'all's series? And vice versa, what is the favorite show that y'all got a guest star on?
I couldn't understand.
What is y'all's favorite guest star that has been on your show?
A favorite guest star?
And vice versa, what's your favorite show that y'all 2 got a guest star on?
Well, my favorite guest star on Andromeda is Michael Shanks. We get into a lot of trouble.
I'll say Sam Sorbo. It was interesting because when it was Sam Jenkins and she came down to do Hercules for the first time, we sort of started a relationship almost as quickly as she did with Michael. And it was funny because no one on the crew knew. And then I went to do a movie called The Conqueror in Croatia and Slovakia. I got 3 people applauding, thank you. And they called me up, just like the last couple of weeks, I got a call from Rob Tapper, one of the exec producers. He goes, you know, Kevin, we really like the chemistry you and Sam Jenkins had. We'd like to bring her back to do 3 more episodes, which would be like 6-7 weeks of work in New Zealand. Do you have a problem with her? And I'm like, nah, that's okay, you can bring her back now. Because we thought you guys had good chemistry. And I said, really? That sort of solidified our relationship, because I proposed that for me very quickly. So,
For you, very quickly,
yeah.
you have a lot of experience.
I ran from all relationships I got through series. And
Wow.
I was a whore. I was my way. It's Sam thinks I'm a virgin sometimes.
Oh.
But your favorite guest star role?
Guest star role?
For you?
For me, that I've done on something? I don't know if probably nobody here has seen it. There's a Canadian TV series that I did before I did Andromeda called Traders. And I had a lot of fun on the character that I played on Traders because she was the character that everybody loves to hate. So it was a lot of fun playing this just manipulative, evil kind of cheeky. Yes, that one was a lot of fun, and I had a lot of fun with Stargate too.
I would have to put it a tie between 2 comedies, Dharma and Greg. I did a 4-show arc on that, and then I did a guest spot 2.5 minutes.
Oh.
Both shows we never watched. It was a weird episode. I was dating Alan's ex-wife. He was dating my 20-year-old daughter. And Charlie was banging my ex-wife.
Oh!
It was very interesting.
Is that it? We done? You finished with us?
I leave at 3 o'clock today. She's here today and tomorrow, but I got a flight to catch, so if everybody wants to come on the table for a picture, an autograph, whatever, I leave at 3. I'm out of the hotel. Just to let you know. Spread the word. I'm out of here by 3. Doors open. Tweet it. I should tweet it, shouldn't I? But anyway, thank you guys. I appreciate that. I got 8 movies coming out. 1 just came out now called What If. I got 7 more to follow in the can. They're going to air over the next 8-9 months. And it's been busy. I can't complain. Start your own production company if you want to get into business. That's the way to do it.